Hi and welcome back. Tonight's notes are going to be on cones. And this is on page 72. Okay. So let's draw what a cone looks like. That's a cone. And then I'm going to draw kind of the other part of the circle and show that the radius is there. Okay? So, there's a few pieces of the cone that we need. Right here, going down from the top, that's the height of the cone. This guy is the radius, which we already said. And then coming down on the side of the cone, that's called the slant height. Okay, and just as a little mark, there is a right here. So you can see that we just made a right triangle. That is going to be really important for us. Okay, so let's first find the volume. And the volume for a cone is a little different than the other ones. The volume is going to be 1/3 big B times big H, which the big B and the BH just stayed the same, but now we just have a 1/3 out front. Okay, so just as a reminder, big B is the area of the base, and big H is the height of the prism, or of the cone in this case. Okay, so I'm going to solve this just like I did before, where I find big B first. And big B, the base is a circle. Okay? So you'd find the area of the base. Now, I apologize, I did not put values on here, so let's just write a quick example over here so we can find this. Okay, so that's going to be our cone that we find the volume and the surface area for. So we're going to follow this formula. Like I said, we're going to find the area of the base first, and this is 5. So that would mean the area of the circle would be pi r squared. So that's pi 5 squared, or 25 pi. Again, I'm going to circle it so I don't lose track of my big B. So volume is 1/3 times 25 pi times the height, which is right here, so times 12. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 25 times 12 and then divide it by 3. That's probably the best way to do that math. So then the volume would be 100 pi, and we're doing centimeters cubed. There's our volume. Okay? And then we're going to find the surface area as well. So surface area for a cone, this one is a little different as well. Okay, so the surface area of a cone equals big B, and we only have one of those this time, plus, and this is when we're unraveling that, and we're unraveling this weird cone shape. So to find that, it's going to be pi r L, where L is the slant height. okay? And that's kind of one of those formulas that you kind of have to remember, pi RL. Okay, so I'm going to bubble it so that we remember that one. So let's find the surface area of this one right here. This would be surface area equals my big B, which I always keep in a circle, 25 pi, plus pi r, which in this case is 5, L, the slant height. Do we know the slant height? No, right? We're not given that one. So we actually have to find it. Okay, so to find the slant height, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So in this case, we'll have 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. And then when you solve that, what is going to be slant height? C will end up being 13. So let's write that up here. That's our slant height. So times 13. Okay? So then we figure this out, surface area is going to be 25 pi plus (65 pi) which will be 90 pi centimeters squared. Okay? So again, this formula right here, b plus pi RL, kind of something that you're going to have to memorize to find that surface area of a cone. Now I'm going to give you an example and I want you to try it before I go over it. Okay, so find the volume and surface area of this cone. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be giving you. So go ahead and try to figure out the volume and the surface area of that cone. So to find the volume, we know it's 1/3 big B times big H. So let's find our big B first. That'll be a circle with radius 12. So this will be pi 12 squared, which is 144 pi. There's my big B. So then volume is 1/3 144 pi times h. Uh-oh, we don't have our h yet. I need to drop this height here, and I need to find that h by doing Pythagorean theorem. So this time, instead of doing Pythagorean theorem to find our slant height, we have to do Pythagorean theorem to find this height. So that would be height squared plus 12 squared equals 18 squared. H squared plus 144 equals 324. So h squared is 180. And when you square root that, and I'm actually going to take the square root of that so I get a number, h is going to be 13.42. Right there is the height of the cylinder. So this is going to be 13.42. And when you multiply all that out, we're going to get 644.16 pi inches cubed. Okay. And then let's find our surface area. So surface area is going to be big B plus pi RL. So we'll have our big B, which is 144 pi, plus pi times 12 times our slant height, which again, we know that one this time. So this will be 144 pi plus 216 pi, which is 360 pi inches squared. Okay? And that's how you find volume and surface area of a cone. All right, thanks for watching.